Well, hello Little Blues crew, Ron here, and it's continuation of the barn lean-to addition. So today I'm going to get the steel off this wall, and this is going to eventually be on the outside of the new wall. And I also want to frame in the rafters and get that all ready to go. I got my roof steel, picked that up this morning. So we got an ambitious day. It was supposed to rain, but right now we got some sunshine, so we'll take it. The girls are off at a event here today for a few hours, so I have a few less helpers than normal. Alfie's gonna help me out here. And of course we got a few goats and sheep, and looks like Wilma is still here. Pebbles and Betty must be gone. Hung up a new feeder, guys, and had to kind of show the turkeys because they're not always the smartest creatures in the world. I had a pan there and it was really causing a mess. So I got a new feeder and that's working out well. The chickens would go into the pan and just kind of scratch it all over the place. But I think you guys are liking the new feeder, right? We got Big Bird and Ernie back here. Bert is out at the event. The rabbits are still doing well in their enclosure, and I think they're liking being outside. They're digging around a little bit, like giant Flemish will do. But let's get going on this project, and we'll show you as we make some progress here today. All right, well, the barn is looking a little different. We got that steel off. Alfie found a little spot in the feed room there, didn't you, buddy? There's a couple people shooting, and he just does not like shooting. He would never make a hunting dog. Well, I hate going backwards and taking things off, but kind of had to do that to get our framing on the roof. So I'm going to measure out on the ends here, make our rafters, get those secured, probably hit it in the middle and then the other side, and we'll keep everything even and hopefully get a roof framed in. I should put that top band as well on this wall that the roof is going to tie into. So I got a little bit of work today to do, but it's going good. With a little help, we've got the top beam, we've got the rafter on that end and the rafter on this one. The Little Blues crew came home and the girls helped me out. It's gonna rain right now, so I have to pack everything up. Hopefully we don't get a driving rain. Patched up the feed room hole, and everything else is in waterproof containers, so we should be good. So we'll continue the rafter project on the next video, guys. We are back on the barn addition. It's been a little bit. There really hasn't been anything done since that day that it wanted to rain. I actually had to go away for a week. Help my mom get settled in down in Florida. It's starting to be fall here in Minnesota, and it's time to get some projects done. So the girls are out in the zoo, but I still have my little helpers here. Some are in the other pasture over there as well. So I need to get this roof on so we can get some hay back in this barn. I need to also lay down some gravel. I probably need to get a truckload coming in here just for, besides in the barn here. Hey, Wilma. Also need to just get some in front of the barn to the gate. It just gets so muddy, I'm tired of it. So we're gonna start getting rafters up and purlins and hopefully get to the point where we can get ready for steel on that, and we'll see how it goes, guys. All right, we have got my rafters on. I have secured them by the barn. I've marked off where they belong down here with a couple lines on each side, so I can get those screwed on, and then we'll be ready for the purlins on top. It looks pretty good. Went pretty easy. I put a board underneath, cut the end at the angle, of course, and toenail screwed those in. So I'm pretty happy. Those went up pretty good. So I'm going to get the purlins cut along the lengthways. I've got some 16-foot 2x4s and get that all secured. And then I got to figure out what I want to do on my ends here. Right now I just kind of let everything go wild. Nothing's really cut to length. I think I'm just going to trim these up flush with the outside wall. I believe that's what I want to do. So I might even get the old chainsaw out for some precise carpentry. Might just be the easiest way to cut them. We'll see. But we'll get these purlins going, and I also have to build the door right here. Kind of figure that out. So it's just kind of some putts and stuff, but I kind of want to get this roof on before the next monsoon. Like I said, winter is coming. All right, well, we're going to do some finished carpentry with the steel chainsaw and get these ends cut. It's just going to be the easiest way. All right, well, we're going to be marking some purlins. I've got my bottom row here secured, ready to go, and I'm going to mark all of my rafters here every 2 feet, and that will give me the location as I move up the rafters. With the steel roofs, you want to do every 2 feet with purlins, at least in Minnesota. So getting these marked, and then we'll be cutting some purlins and getting this roof framed up, ready for steel. We are making some progress still. I've got a couple of the purlins. I came from this side over here and did 16s. The spacing worked out better that way, but I want to change up where my splices are. So now I'm coming back from this side and going to do the other rows. So there'll be 5 rows of purlins all together. We're getting a little late in the day. These days are shortening up. Kind of why I feel the urge to get this done. So I'm going to work till dark, and we'll see how far we get, guys. Well, we got the purlins done today, which feels pretty good. I wasn't sure how far we'd get, but we'll take it. So I am going to call it a night. Alfie, what do you think? Should we call it a night? Yeah. It's a beautiful fall evening. The days are getting shorter. The girls are heading back from their event. I've had Big Bird and Ernie watching me. Everyone's just kind of grazing in the pasture here or nibbling on a little bit of hay in the hay bags. They've all been really good helpers by not helping me, which is sometimes they just get to be a little bit of too good of helpers. But we're gonna call her a night and come back, get some of that steel on and get that roof on. Got to get the hay in there for the winter. So we'll be back with more on the building project.